Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
In his opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The short completion of the tight end. Tackled, but 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's caught. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Panthers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. At midfield, the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Hit. No chance to catch him.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Using his legs, it's Davis. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Pass caught. Second down now. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oh, and it's blocked. When they grab it, it's a live ball here.
Great job by this defense not giving in on this drive. They've been out on that field for a long time, and instead of giving in, they keep fighting, and it pays off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Pittsburgh 14, Florida State 13.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Panthers will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Looking deep off the back foot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Grab down the middle. It's Lee. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yard?
Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, hit.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
31-13.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Florida State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching it downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right when you're going to see an interception like this.
The Panthers come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal, upcoming. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, what a move. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
To throw, it's Promenhoek. Short pass finds the tight end. What a move. Makes one man miss and makes up the 1st down before they stop him. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Noles come to the line in a hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Noles are in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run. First and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
With the carry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
And it's good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Florida State winning.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He'll take a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set, it's second down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense cannot be stopped. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a swivel kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
Will take over. First and 10.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Knowles. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires this one deep middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Florida State, 34.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Noles come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Locates the tight end, it's complete.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Noles have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone. We'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Finding space at the 20. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Going for his running back. It's caught. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move him down to the 23-yard line. And the Noles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Down he goes, a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Nice grab. It's Lee. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, 59, Florida State, 41.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking downfield. It's Kromenhoek. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Noles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Touchdown hit. This offense really clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He's going to hand this off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Watch some time, now lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Intercepted in the end zone. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are in, and the ball to the ground. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. It's a run to the left. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.